Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, or whenever you happen to be watching this workout or participating in this workout, hopefully. But happy Saturday. My name is Kata. Welcome to K2B Fitness. And every Saturday we have Saturday Surprise, which is a different workout. And we mix it up quite a bit. We're doing upper body today, which means next week, plan ahead, we're probably going to be doing lower body because we got to make sure that we get upper body and lower body during our workouts. Sometimes we do mobility, sometimes we do step. If you have something in particular you would like me to use, like I have a Bosu, I have the equalizers, I have a lot of different options. But anyway, most of the time we use dumbbells, sometimes we use bands because that is what most people have in their homes and available for their workouts. But today we are going to do upper body. We're going to be doing 5 circuits, and each circuit focuses on a specific muscle group. So for example, the first muscle group we're going to do is going to be chest, followed by biceps, then rows, then shoulders, and then triceps. You can do most of this workout with dumbbells or weighted resistance. You can also do this workout with resistance bands, but it's going to be a little bit different. So for example, on the standing chest flies, it'll be more effective for you if you use a resistance band, but you're probably going to have to step on the band and do one side at a time. But it's possible to do. It's just going to be a little bit different. So we're going to do 5 circuits, 3 exercises per circuit, 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. The first round, we do have 1 standing exercise and 2 down on the floor. So you are going to have that transition in there in 10 seconds, which the second round, you might take a little bit longer. It's going to be a lot of like trisets, so really hitting the same muscle in different ways. A lot of talking this morning, but we're going to go ahead and warm up and get started. So you're going to need dumbbells or whatever you're going to use for your weights. You're going to need a mat for the floor work. Grab something to drink. You can use a chair for support or to do a lot of these exercises seated or supported using a chair, and we're going to get going. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's still warm. All right, since we are focusing on the upper body today, we're just going to start with nice, good shoulder rolls. And really think thumbs pointing forwards. We're going to roll it up, back, and down. Nice, good circles. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, arms down, flex the wrists. We're going to go back to our circles, but I want the elbow straight and the wrist pulled up. Good. Go the other direction. All right, let's take the arms out. Same thing. We're going to flex our wrists. We're going to wash the walls on either side of us. Good. Let's go the other direction. Let's take those arms down. We're just going to pinch and relax. Pinch, relax. So squeeze the shoulders. That's all we're doing. 4, 3, 2. Good. Now we're going to add in the arms. So we're going to open big, and then we're going to take it to a little bit of a round. So open and round. Good. Open. Upper spine is what's moving here. So we're not doing a lot with our low back. Open and close. Good. Open. Should be feeling those back muscles right about now. Good squeeze. Last one. Good. Bring it in the center. Big breath in. Reach it up. Take it out. Reach it back. Big breath and take it back. So shoulders away from the ears. Starting to work on our range of motion in our shoulders. And again, when we bring the arms up, we don't want to open the chest. We want to focus on just moving the shoulders. Ribs stay a little tucked. Lift and down. Good. Lift. All right, shake it out. We're just going to take ear to shoulder, side to side. Since we are doing so much upper body today, really keep an eye on your neck and shoulders and try to keep them as relaxed as you can. Good. Bring it up. Look to the right. Look to the left. Good. We're going to do 2 more. All right, bring it in. Roll it, right shoulder, roll it up, back, and down. Bend the elbow. Elbow is right underneath your shoulder, and we're just gonna open and close right here. So we're starting to wake up that rotator cuff. I really want you to think you're pulling that shoulder blade down and back into your back pocket, and you're keeping your elbow glued to your side. Good, 4, 3, 2, good. We're gonna switch sides, same thing. So roll the shoulder up, back, and down into your back pocket. Elbow is glued to your side and it's straight underneath the shoulder. Take it out and in, out and in. So that elbow and your shoulder are the hinge of your door. You want to keep that hinge glued to the door. We don't want to let our hinge pop off the frame. Good, 4, 3, 2, bring it in the center. We're going to cross and open. We're going to trace the clock. Each time we come a little bit higher, just like this, and then we're going to bring it straight up, other arm across. So cross, open, low, and then again, each time we bring it up a little bit higher, squeezing the shoulder blades together, trace the clock, trace all the numbers, and bring it up. Good, one more time. Each hand comes over top, start low, start to bring it up a little bit higher. It's also waking up the shoulders. Good, one more time. Other hand over, out, and cross. A little bit higher each time. Really think, take the back of the hand to the wall behind you. Last one. Good, bring it down, roll the shoulders. We're gonna hinge it forwards. We're gonna take the palms facing each other. We're gonna open our spine here. So start slow, rotate, and bring it down. Slow. Good, if you can, speed it up. So open and close, open and close. Think about opening the shoulder back behind you. Good, hold it in the center, brace that core, reach the arms out. We're Superman, Superwoman. Pull it down, bring it back up. So pull and reach, pull and reach. Can you do this sitting or standing? Yes, you can. But I really want you to focus. Try not to let the arms sneak down. Half of the workout is just warming up. Good. Here's 2 and 1. Bring those arms down, bring it up nice and tall. We're gonna do some plank walkouts, and the big reason for this is just to start to warm up your wrists. So shoulders down and back, take it down. We're gonna walk ourselves out to a good plank, hold it for a second, and then we're gonna walk ourselves back up. Be happy to know we don't have any push-ups today, but we do wanna start to wake up our wrists a little bit. And a plank walkout is a good way to do that. It's also going to work on a little upper body shoulder stability, and it's going to work our core a little, because as we're doing these exercises, we're going to get a lot of core bracing. Good. So I'm going to do one more. Goal is to try to get about 5. So just nice, good reach, take it all the way out, good plank, hold it for a second, and then bring it all the way back up. Roll it up, roll the shoulders a little. We're gonna do nice, good wrist circles right here. Go the other direction. Good, all right. Shake it out, walk it around, grab a quick drink of water. So we're gonna do standing chest flies, and we're gonna alternate right and left. And I know sometimes we turn it into a shoulder exercise, but I really want you to think about using this muscle right here. So if you take your hand here and bring it up this way with your fingers kind of digging in, not into the crease of your shoulder, but a little bit in, feel that muscle lifting and pulling you in. Second exercise, we're going to be down on the floor, elbows out, press it up, and then bring elbows in a little bit. So palms facing away, palms facing in. Last exercise is a chest fly. So go ahead and grab weights for a standing chest fly. And then you're probably going to want to have your weights ready down on the floor for you to do your chest presses. Chest flies tend to be lighter than chest presses. I'm going to use my standing chest fly weights for those. But have your equipment ready because we do have a 10 seconds transition. In 40 seconds, chest fly, 3, 2, and 1. So we're standing nice and tall, soft knees, feet hip width. Lift, bring it over and down, over and down. So good lift, bring it in. So we're trying really hard to make sure that this is going to be a chest exercise, not a shoulder exercise, because we're going to get plenty of shoulders in circuit number 4. Good, we have 15 seconds. Now it's okay if I'm counting down and you take the last 5 seconds of your strength training to get down on the floor. Good, so you've got 5 seconds. So if 10 seconds is not enough time to get down on the floor, go ahead and start heading down now. Good, bring it in. On the floor, rotating chest press. We start with our elbows a little bit away from our torso. We're gonna press it up and then rotate it in. So take it down, rotate up. So adding in a little shoulder rotation and stability here. Good reach. So nice, good. Inhale, exhale on the way up. So slow on the way down, press it on the way up. So I'm using 15s for this exercise, and it feels all right for me. For flies, I'm gonna use 8s. Good, all right, switch your weights. Setting my 15s down, grabbing my 8-pounders. 2, 1, good. So now palms facing in, soft bend in the elbows, open like you're holding a ball and the ball is getting bigger and then getting smaller. So open and close. So the backs of the hands should not come in contact with the floor. If they do, you're putting a little extra stress on those shoulders. So a little soft bend in the elbow, open at the chest, and then squeeze it together at the top. Check your dumbbell position. We don't want to let it start to creep up over our face. Hold it over the chest. 2 and 1. This is our quick transition. We got to come back up to standing. So now we've done 3 sets. We're going to go back, standing chest fly. Here we go. Lift and lower. So each circuit focuses on a specific muscle group. This circuit, we're focusing on chest. Next circuit is all biceps. So we're basically getting, I don't know, about 4 minutes of chest, 4 minutes of biceps, 4 minutes of back, shoulders, and triceps. That is our plan for today. 10 seconds to go. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down to the floor, rotating chest press. So grab those dumbbells. You can do this leaning back in a chair. Good. So you can just do an incline chest press. So buns will be forwards. In that chair, you're going to be leaning back against the back, still trying to hold good posture. So you'll be angling up where the wall and the ceiling meet if you are doing this seated. Option, just do a banded chest press. Take that band behind you, push it forward and back. Good, I'm starting to feel my chest and a little bit of shoulders here. Good squeeze. All right, switching it up. Chest flies, second set. This is your last little bit here. Good, shoulders down, palms facing in, lower and lift. Now if you're thinking, I'm really feeling this, I might not feel good tomorrow. Option, alternate. because that means that you're giving yourself just a little bit more rest. But if you can, try to keep going. Take it out, take it up. Remember, we're only doing the circuit 2 times through, and then we're done with chest. No push-ups, no sneaky stuff. Just keeping it nice and simple today. Good job. Bring it up, shake it out, give yourself a little bit of a break, relax those hands, take your time. When you're ready, you're gonna come up to standing. You're gonna grab a drink. All right, we're gonna go bicep curls. We're gonna do slow curls on the right, slow curls on the left, and then we're gonna do neutral curl, wide curl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go a little heavier with my curls. So when we do just the basic curl, we'll see. This is a 15, maybe not, we'll see. But slow curls, up 2, down 2, and 3, 2, and 1. So nice and tall, so just take it up, 2, down, 2. You can go even slower if you want to, but up, 2, down. Something to check, don't let your elbow come forwards. We don't want to dig our elbow into our tummy. Not for this one. I want you to think shoulders down, nice and tall, elbow is underneath your shoulder. Good, up 2, down 2, up and down. Good lift. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over to the other hand. We're gonna do the same thing. So I do want you to try to do palms facing up, 2, and 1. So take it up, 2, down, 2. So nice and slow, bring it down. Now if I was using music that was going a little bit slower, I'd try to keep up with that. So if you want to go a little slower, you can. But I want you to think about controlling it up and down. Good, up and down. Good, slow lift, slow release. Less than 10 seconds. I'm gonna lighten my weights, and I'm probably gonna have to lighten them next round too. 2 and 1. I'm gonna try 10s, we'll see. I've got a little bit irritation. Good, neutral and wide curls. So take it up, neutral, and then out to the side, wide. So thumbs to the front of your shoulder, and then we're gonna open thumbs to the side of your shoulder. Now you can do thumbs in the center, and you can do corner, thumbs to the corner. I just want you to try to open, and I want you to show me your nails, just changing it up a little bit. I was saying, I tried learning the J stroke for canoeing, and I was doing it wrong. I was doing too much turning of my wrist. Good, rest. We're gonna go back for round number 2. We're gonna see, I'm gonna try this. So going round number 2 right here, up 2, so up, 2, down, 2. Anyway, so I was doing too much with my wrist, and so now I've got a little bit of irritation whenever I'm holding something heavy in a certain position. So like a hammer curl is fine, but whenever I have my wrist rotated out like this, it's kind of irritated. So I'm just trying to be careful. Up, 2, and it's taking forever to get better. This is probably why. Good, less than 10 seconds. Up 2, down 2. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching it over. So yeah, so that is my issue. There's a little bit of wrist irritation. Here we go. Up, 2, from learning to paddle. Let's bring it up, take it down. Something to think about as well when we're doing exercises like this is to keep that neutral wrist position. Especially when we're going heavy, sometimes we let the wrist kind of cock back. We don't want to do that because we're we're trying to get our wrist to do the lifting, and we want to get the biceps to do the lifting. Nice, good muscle right here. Good, 10 seconds. And we're gonna go for neutral curls and wide curls. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go neutral and wide. 2 and 1. So neutral curl and then open out to the side, wide curl. So think thumbs to the front of your shoulder, thumbs to the side of your shoulder. So what this does is we're working on shoulder blade stability, we're working on core, but we're also working the little muscles around our elbow. Changing your hand position makes those little muscles work a little bit harder. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in, shake it out, walk it around. Next round, we have rows. And we have palm facing forward, rows right and left, so slow, 2-2. And then we're gonna just do a neutral grip row, just a basic neutral grip row. So 40 seconds, palm up row, pull the end of the dumbbell towards the front of your hip, not towards the back of your hip. So 3, 2, and 1. So my hope right now, good, 1, 2, is that your biceps are already tired. So hopefully that means that you're going to really think about using your back to do the lifting, because your biceps are already going to be too stinking tired to try to take over here. So lift and down. If you want, this is a really good one. Place your hand on the seat of a chair. Nice, good pull, and take it forwards. Good, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Switching over to the other side. I'm just having a heck of a day today. 2 and 1. So think pull, pull, down, down. So up, 2, down, 2. Hand on your thigh, hand on the seat of a chair. Remember, we don't want to round our spine and round our shoulders, because then we know we're not doing back. Chest is open, pull the shoulder blade in towards the spine, lift and down. Your goal is to work the back. Your challenge, can you do this with minimal elbow movement? That's kind of a test to let you know if you're letting your biceps take over. 2 and 1. All right. Just a nice neutral grip, palms facing in. This is kind of what we do normally. Here we go. So lift, down, lift, down. So a little quicker pace if you'd like. You can do both arms at the same time if you'd like. Lift and lift. So belly's in. This is one where sometimes we start to arch or we start to make our low back completely disappear. We want to lift up, down, belly's in, pull. Good, 10 seconds to go. We're definitely lifting today. Good, 3, 2, and 1. It's a short break. It's not very long. Remember, good, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Brace your core. Up 2. I gotta get on beat. Up 2, down 2. That's just the way my brain works. Helps me know that I'm doing what I want to do. So I'm keeping my same weights. Try to do that. Lighten the load if you need to. Or if you're like, man, I don't feel this. Try going a little heavier. Muscles in your back are big. So your legs, your back, and even your chest, bigger muscles can lift heavier weights. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. So those big muscles can use those bigger weights. 3, 2, and 1. So take it up and down. Really squeeze, shoulder blade down and back. We shouldn't feel this up in our traps. We should feel this kind of in our mid-back, maybe a little bit of lats, because we're getting some lats here, that muscle that we do when we do a pull-up. So a little bit of lats here, but really think shoulder blade down and in. 15 seconds. Good, palm up, dumbbell to the front of your hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're switching it over, alternating rows, a little bit of a quicker pace. Good, lift it up and down, lift, lower. Good reach. Now if you start to feel like your technique gets bad, if your core is starting to bother you, check your position, pull the belly in, tighten up. We don't want to feel a lot of this in the low back. If you are, take a rest. It's okay. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna give back a break. We're gonna head for those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. I am putting my 15s away because I am not doing 15s with shoulders or triceps, that is for sure. All right, Arnold press. You can do a neutral press if you would like, just a regular overhead press, but we're gonna start. Show me your elbows, show me the backs of your hands. We're gonna rotate the elbow out to the side or to a corner, and then we're gonna rotate, show me your nails. Keep it at 90 degrees and rotate it back in. I do it too. I start to drop my elbows when I get tired, but we're gonna alternate. Then we're going to do front raise, side raise, front raise, side raise, and then we're gonna do a thumb pointing up rear delt. You can also do a pull apart with your palms facing up if you have a band. 40 seconds, Arnold press. 3, 2, and 1. So elbows up, show them to me. Open out and bring it back in. Open out, bring it back in. Now if you need to, this is one, start with a light weight. You can also just do a traditional overhead press, but I want you to try these. And you don't have to go straight out to the side. You can just open up to a corner and bring it in. Open to a corner and in. We're getting shoulder work because we're holding these dumbbells halfway up, which means our shoulders are having to work the entire time. They don't get a break. Last one. Good job. All right, front raise, side raise. Yes, I go lighter on these because this is gonna be rough. All right. Right arm, front raise, left arm, side raise. Now switch. The challenge here is we're not turning our bodies. We're just changing our arm position right here. And I'm already feeling this. So I think I might be dropping to 5s for the next round. We'll see. We have 15 seconds. So you can add a little extra. We just want to make sure we're not flinging it up there, right? Lift and down. 3, 2, and 1. All right, thumbs up rear delt. Yes, I do go down to 5s for these. It's a little muscle group, super tiny. So forward fold, hinge it, lift, and bring it down. So your palms stay facing forwards the entire time. I want you to think about lifting the thumbs towards the ceiling. This is not a squeeze the shoulder blades together exercise. This is thumbs lift and bring it down. Thumbs up and down. So our focus is not the mid-back. Our focus is the back of our shoulder Our shoulder forms a cap. We have a front, a middle, and a side. 2 and 1. We have a front, a middle, and a back. Sorry, it's a back, not a side. A front, a middle, and a side. Good. Arnold press right here. So up and down. We have a front, a middle, and a back, or a front, a side, and a back. We got to work them all, especially the back. We always think about front raises and side raises and overhead presses. We got to think about the back side of the body too, which means we need to get the back of the shoulder, those muscles taken care of, our rotator cuff. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, front raise, side raise. This is a coordination exercise as much as it is a shoulder exercise. Now, if you do not like doing palms facing down, you can do palms facing in. We're just gonna need to open, make that corner, lift, and then we switch, lift, and switch. So you are welcome. Goodness, you are welcome to do whichever one feels good for you. Good, 10 seconds. We're gonna go rear delt, thumbs facing up. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, thumbs up, rear delt, here we go. Now here's an option, right and left. So you can do this if you're really starting to feel it. So that's what I'm going to go for at least part of it. When I go halfway, I might go back to doing both at the same time. But really think, thumb up, arm is parallel to the floor. That's as high as it's going. Good, halfway, I'm going to go back to doing doubles. And again, this is one, don't worry about squeezing the shoulder blades together. We want to think back of the shoulder. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. We have one more muscle group to focus on, and that is our triceps. Maybe we should have done triceps first. But normally you do big muscle groups first so that you don't have to worry about your little muscles being tired, so that your big muscles can't do the work they need to. All right, we're gonna do tricep kickbacks right and left, and then we're gonna flip over onto our backs and do skull crushers. Now, if you're staying standing, you can do right side, you can do left side, and then you can do an overhead extension, or you can just change your hand position and do a palms forward tricep kickback. Otherwise, we're gonna go to the floor. Hands in knees position, tricep right, tricep left, flip over onto your back, skull crushers. So feel free to put something underneath your knees here, or instead of putting it under your knee, roll up your mat and put it under the top of your shin underneath your knee, and that sometimes feels better. But we're gonna do a nice good hands and knees position. 3, 2, and 1, 40 seconds. So upper arm is in line with your torso, 2 and 2. So think 1, 2, 1, 2. So a lot of these single-sided ones, I want you to go nice and slow and then bring it in. Good, 1, hold, 2, 2. Good, 1, lift, bring it back in. 1, 2. Try to keep that elbow pointing up. Don't let it drop down towards the floor. Keep it up. Pull it and lift. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch it over to the other side, doing the exact same thing. Then we're gonna flip over onto our backs. Here we go, nice good hands and knees position. Bring the arms up, your time is on. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Good press. and pull it in. Press and in. Lift. Hold that elbow up there. Try to get that good straightening of the elbow. Nice, good squeeze. Press it back. Bring it in. 10 seconds. Now for your skull crushers, you can do one dumbbell, hold it on the ends. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So you can do one dumbbell, hold it on the ends, or you can do 2 dumbbells, press it together, or 2 dumbbells, keep those hands separate. Here we go. Lower, lower, lift, lift. Now option, since we went slow before, down and up here. Take it down, bring it up. So you can go a little bit quicker. I'm not able to just because my muscles are already really tired. So I'm trying to go as quick as I can while still maintaining good form. Good, drop and lift. So try to get 90 degrees, elbows stay in line with your shoulders. Or you can have your elbows, good, bring it in, flip it over, getting ready for triceps. Good, your time is on. Adjust your weights as necessary. I didn't change my weights, I might regret that later. Good, 1, 2, 1, 2. So nice, good squeeze. Bring it in. Back, hold, in. So a little bit of core work here. Good, 10 seconds, and bring it in. So back and in. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking it out. Got one more set of triceps single-sided, and then we're gonna go for our skull crushers. Here's 2, and 1. Back, back, in. This is one, if you're bumping the back of your wrist with your dumbbell, that lets you know that you're kind of cocking the wrist a little bit. It's very common in biceps and triceps. Triceps especially, we don't want to let the arm come up, and we don't want to hit ourselves with our dumbbell. So reach, dumbbell points to the ceiling. Good, 10 seconds, a little bit less. My last 2 exercises for today. 2 and 1. Flip it over onto your backs. Skull crushers, or find a different tricep exercise to do with both arms. Good, take it down, bring it up. Lower and lift. So I can tell my left side is getting tired because my lats are starting to take over and they're trying to do the pulling. So really think, bend the elbow and straighten. Definitely gonna be taking an Epsom salt bath later, or at least a warm shower to loosen up these muscles. I can feel them coming. So something to think about here as well. If you're sore tomorrow, I know this is gonna be a lot, so I'm probably gonna be sore last one. And a lot of you might be as well, depending. Good, rest. One of the best things that you can do when you are a little bit sore and you are stiff is to move. And it may seem like, oh, you know, I'm really sore, I shouldn't do anything, but actually you want to move. And this goes for muscle soreness, this goes for arthritis, this goes for a lot of conditions. Now there's others where you just need to modify your movement. So for example, fibromyalgia, small movements, right? So small bouts of movement. So, you know, do some strength training and then rest. Do some more and then rest. Same thing with just daily living. But if you're a little bit sore from this workout, and I know that I'm going to be at least a little, tomorrow and the days after, get up and move. Get up and move. Doesn't have to be strength training, doesn't have to be lifting, just get some movement in, walk around, do dishes, do stuff around the house, just a little bit of everything. just to move it, just to loosen up those muscles again, and it gets the blood flowing, so it helps flush some of the byproducts of your metabolism out and gets those muscles loosened up. Make sure you're drinking enough protein or eating enough protein. You don't have to drink it. As we age, we need more protein. All right, find a comfortable position. Shoulders down, we're gonna take the arm across and we're just gonna give ourselves a little bit of back and shoulder stretch. So we need to be getting enough protein, and there's a pretty big range, but perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopausal, you do need to get between about 0.54 to 0.9 grams per pound of body weight. And yes, that is a big range. Good switch, because it depends on the person. So like if you're hardly eating any protein, going to 0.9 grams per pound of body weight is ridiculously crazy, like no way. So you just start increasing it, and it can be all kinds of different sources. You know, there are a lot of good plant sources. Most of the plant sources are incomplete protein, so you need to get some variety. Good, bring it up. So good pat on the back. So you need to get some variety. So you don't want to eat just beans or just tofu. You want to kind of mix it up, especially if you're doing plant-based. Good, switching sides, nice good tricep. So lean proteins, low-fat dairy. There are good plant sources. Beans and legumes and pulses are amazing. They're an amazing source. Good, we're just gonna roll the shoulders of protein and carbs and fiber. Lots of fiber. Good, all right, we're gonna take our right ear to our right shoulder, and our left arm, we're gonna take it reaching towards the floor, rotate palm up and rotate palm down. So moving from the shoulder, not from your elbow, but just a nice, good rotation. Good, release, left ear to left shoulder, reach towards the floor, palm up and palm down. So reach and reach. So deepen the stretch, a little shoulder mobility here. Good, bring it up. We're gonna look to the right, look to the left. Good, bring it in. We're gonna take the legs into a comfortable position, and we're gonna think about turning, looking towards the right. Hips, knees, and toes are pointing to the front or wherever they're pointing. Upper spine does the rotating. Good, switch. Good, option one. Find a good position to sit in. One hand reaches back for the other, straighten the elbows, and then start to lift. Option two, open your fingers either out to the side or farther back if you can. We're gonna lift up, and we're going to do just a very gentle forward and back rock. And where you put your hands, you're gonna have them a little bit closer to your body to start with, and we can start to add a forward back and a little side to side. So good, forward and back, forward and back. Good, bring it down. We're just gonna give ourselves a nice big hug, stretch out that back, add a little wiggle. Good, and then find a comfortable position, hands lightly behind the ears, squeeze the shoulders, and then we can start to reach those arms back, not allowing the chest to puff up. Belly's in, reach. Good, bring it in, shake it out. We're just gonna give ourselves a nice deep breath in right here. And exhale, good, one more time, big breath in. And out, and you are all done. And I want you to give yourself a nice good pat on the back because you made it. That was a very difficult strength training workout. Very challenging because you spend basically 4 minutes with just one body part. I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you did, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, comment if you liked it. If you didn't like it, that's okay too. And let me know what you didn't like about it. For some people, if this was a brand new workout for you, I can understand that was a lot of lifting for one body part all at the same time. Normally I don't do that, but today I was like, we're gonna give it a shot. But I hope you enjoyed the workout. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, plenty of water, get some protein in, make sure you're getting enough protein, and move around every single day, even if it's in little 5 and 10 minute bursts. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again in class. So bye.